Any case, I was actually on the show floor on Sunday for this next announcement. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of people thought of me when this announcement came up. And let me tell you, oh God, I jumped out of my chair right when it started. I haven't been this hype in a long, long time.
Ooh, you're pretty good. I'm just a little better.
Just listen what's called is the word of
Let's
the guy
go!
by the god of failure. Just lean.
A happy ending happens when the handsome guy wins. The Joker's just a clown when you don't win. Gonna repay that with interest.
I mean, he looks the same. You just hate his design in general?
You beat yourself. If you've got sour grapes, I'm all ears. Oh, you're taking a gamble. Yeah, I respect that. Let's make this snappy. You won't be a hero. Be the last man standing.
Dude. Dude. Look, we'll just have to agree to disagree here because, let me tell you something right now. I think Johnny is literally one of the coolest fighting game characters ever. Like, he is just, like, absolutely one of my favorite fighting games ever. So, fighting game characters ever. So, we'll just have to agree to disagree. Let's see here. I want to see something here. Arc System Works because I do. So the Japanese actor, I forgot his name. Waka something Wakamata. He's really famous. Norio Wakamoto. There we go. He's really famous. And the fact that they brought him back for this game has made a lot of people happy. He also did Dictator, okay. Yeah, he's voiced Johnny forever now. The craziest thing is that clearly Johnny's mechanics have changed, and yes, they announced the Season 3 pass, as well a bunch of system mechanic changes as well. So I want to see, do they have the, do they actually have the Evo video over here where they announced everything? Yeah, here we go. I think, are these all the videos that were at Evo that they played over here? I'm trying to figure out which one was the Evo video that they had because, looks like they don't have it on the Arc System Works America over here. But they're adding new mechanics to the game. Where is this? Does anybody know which video that was? Do they have it on YouTube anywhere? Wait, there's a playtest this... Oh, at Versus Fighting. Okay. I'm just trying to see where the footage is of the new mechanics that they talked about that they're putting into Season 3. But basically, there's going to be new defensive mechanics, new offensive mechanics, etc., etc. So Season 3 is going to be a very, very different game. And that makes me excited. And again, I am super hyped for Johnny. Johnny has been my main since the beginning of Guilty Gear. The other thing, oh, you have the crowd reaction. Interesting. Okay, I'll check that out in a second. But obviously his coin and his mist mechanic are both gone, and so they've been replaced. And apparently, here's the starter guide. So let's take a look how Johnny works. So this is a true first time reaction to how Johnny works over here.
Johnny specializes in fighting from mid-range with his arsenal of excellent pokes.
That's like Nsenga.
Overwhelm the opponent with his powerful neutral game using his Iaido and card techniques.
Whoa.
Mistfinder. Johnny enters a stance before performing a swift slashing strike attack. The punch version slashes above, and the kick version horizontal.
Yep.
The slash version performs a downward slash that hits as a low attack and cannot be blocked while standing. Holding punch, kick, or slash will maintain the stance.
What's interesting about this so far, though, is that there's not going to be different ranges of these anymore. Because before, you had to hit them with coins and you got different ranges and they became more powerful as well.
Performing the slash in the corresponding direction once the button is released. Inputting heavy slash or dust while in the stance allows you to disengage the stance without performing the slash.
Yep, there's the miscancels right there. And honestly, that was the #1 reason why I picked up this character. Because as soon as I found out he had this miscancel thing, I thought he was going to be super fun to play. And so I picked him up, and I just never looked back since then. So I've always loved the miscancel. If they took away the miscancel, I would be really sad, to be honest.
Inputting left or right while in the stance allows for movement forward or back, with double tapping right or double tapping left, performing a step. The step disengages the stance, but the attack can be performed during it by releasing the button.
Whoa.
Find the right version for your current situation, whether to keep a combo going, to maintain your offense after disengaging the stance, and more. Mistfinder, midair.
He still has the air one.
Johnny enters a stance before performing a swift slashing overhead strike attack. The punch version slashes above, the kick version horizontal, and the slash version at a downward angle. The slash attack
Yeah, it sounds like the slash one. The slash happens on button release. Yes.
hits as an overhead for all versions of Mistfinder mid-air.
Nice.
As with the grounded version, holding punch, kick, or slash will maintain the stance. Releasing the button performs the slash in the corresponding direction, and inputting heavy slash or dust while in the stance allows you to disengage the stance without performing the slash.
Dust looks like it makes him throw a
Inputting
card.
Double tap right
Oh!
or double tap left while in the stance performs a mid-air step.
That's new. Holy crap.
The step disengages the stance, but the attack can be performed during it by releasing the button. Turn up. Slicing the card tossed with deal,
Deal.
grounded or mid-air, with any version of Mistfinder, triggers an attack in the card's current position. The attack from turn up launches the opponent.
He could do the air dash in Rev 2? Could he? God, why don't I barely played Rev, to be honest with you. Was that something they added later on? Is that something they added later on, or did he have it from the beginning? Because I don't remember it anymore. But like I said, I barely played Rev at all.
High, making it possible to turn up, launches the opponent high.
Whoa.
The attack from turn up launches the opponent high, making it possible to continue attacking. It also leaves Johnny at a major advantage when blocked, meaning you can maintain your pressure. Deal. Johnny throws a card in front of himself. The direction the card is thrown varies between the punch, kick, and slash versions.
Whoa!
The card does not hit as an attack, but slicing the card with any version of Missed Finer triggers a follow-up attack in the card's current position.
Did it guard crush? Oh my god, hang on.
Advantage when blocked,
It did! It was a guard crush, holy crap!
meaning you can maintain your pressure. Deal.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any
As an
counts
attack.
of them. You can just throw as
But
many as you
slicing
want.
the card with any version of Missed Finer triggers a follow-up attack in the card's current position. Deal. Mid-air.
Oh my god.
Johnny throws a card at a downward angle.
Oh.
Unlike the grounded version, the card itself hits as an attack,
Whoa.
in addition to the initial throwing motion.
What the?
Use this move as a surprise attack from above, or as part of air combo.
I don't think he has Bacchus Sai anymore, and I don't care. That mechanic never worked. It was either super broken or completely useless. They just never found a way to make Bacchus Sai work the way that they wanted it to. Honestly, so I never want that mechanic back, to be honest with you.
Vault. A special movement technique,
Yep.
allowing Johnny to vault a distance forward.
So now it's quarter circle forward plus heavy slash.
Heavy slash during the
Oh, what?
movement performs deal mid-air. Heavy slash during the vault a distance forward. Inputting heavy slash during the movement performs deal mid-air.
Interesting.
Using vault after an attack can get you in closer to the opponent.
Can he
while
still
following
shoot
up
a flame
into deal
pillar?
Mid-air can be useful during combos.
Whoa!
Deal mid-air can be useful during combos.
Yo.
And Senga.
So Vault doesn't actually give him the flame pillar or anything like that anymore. It looks like the only thing he gets is that card toss. That's really interesting. So yeah, this Zweihander is a little different now.
Johnny leaps forward and performs a
And Senga is done on the ground?
strike attack. It can be used to attack while avoiding low-profile moves. This move works well in combos and as a way to bait a throw attempt from the opponent. Even when blocked, this move creates space with the
Wow.
opponent, making it challenging to punish.
Wow.
That's my name.
Yep.
This move launches the opponent on hit, following up with an immensely powerful attack. As it is
Well, that's
invincible on
fancy.
startup and comes out fast, it can be used to interrupt the opponent's block strings or as part of a combo. Joker trick. This move launches a powerful projectile forward. On hit, it tracks to the opponent's position for an additional attack. You can use it as a surprise attack
Whoa!
from far range, or to go for major damage in a combo.
Dude, Johnny looks crazy.
Johnny has access to a variety of excellent pokes with long range. Some of his most powerful options are far standing slash for its fast startup, the low crouching slash,
Oh God.
standing heavy slash, which covers vertical space. You can go for more damage by comboing from a poke into the kick version of Mist Finder.
Oh
Once
God.
the opponent is watching for your poke attacks, take the opportunity to put out a card with the grounded version of Deal. Hitting a card with Mist Finder triggers Turn Up, allowing you to continue into a combo on hit, and leaving you at an advantage even when blocked.
He's going to be very different because one of the things about Johnny that was so interesting was the coin pressure that he had. Now he's not going to have the coin pressure, so that's going to be interesting. You're going to have to steal turns by throwing cards and getting the guard break instead, but it's going to be a much bigger risk than throwing the coins. Now, the coins were limited, so that's why you couldn't just spam the coins, but it's going to be interesting.
Further improving Johnny's already potent mid-range game. Joker Trick is a reliable option when you have tension gauge. The extremely fast movement speed of the projectile makes it useful no matter the situation. Thank you for watching.
Coin was pretty brainless, but to be fair, at least not in Exert. In XX, he needed it. He needed it back in the XX days. He needed it. My question here with that's my name here.
It can be used to interrupt the opponent's block strings or as part of a combo.
That's probably gonna wall break right there. That's probably still gonna wall break, so there you go. And yeah, I mean, if Johnny has to work for it, I think I'm definitely down with that, dude. I have no qualms about that whatsoever. I'll be more than happy to do that. But dude, he looks so cool. He looks so cool. Oh gosh, I'm so happy that Johnny is back. Oh, I'm so happy. I just love miscanceling. Miscanceling is so much fun. And I can't wait to see what kind of new routes he's going to have. Yeah, Kid Viper. I mean, obviously everyone's thinking about Omito. The craziest thing about Johnny is visually, graphically, he didn't change much at all. But you know, gameplay is going to be very different here. Again, no coins, no mist, everything like that. I really loved how Johnny was designed before. Because the way that Johnny used to play, in case you guys didn't understand it, was that you sacrificed your first combo to coin the characters. So Exert, he's really flawed, okay? And I'll explain why in a second. But in the XX games, the whole point of Johnny was that you had to sacrifice the damage of your first combo to get a coin. And once you actually got the coin, the next combo you landed was just ridiculously stupid amount of damage, right? That was the idea of how Johnny played. So a lot of times you'd land a 5K, you'd go into sweep into coin. You did no damage, but because you got the coin, now the next combo you landed would just do ridiculous gobs of damage. And then you had to do it again. You had to hit with the coin, and then the next combo would do gobs of damage. The mistake of Exert, the biggest mistake of Exert, was they allowed Johnny to recoin at the end of all of his combos. Because of the one-hit Nsenga, not Nsenga, the Zweihander, you could always OTG with coins at the end of combos. You could even OTG with 2 coins because they made the coin recover way too fast in Exers. You can go coin, coin, and it would go OTG hit, and then you'd have a level 2 all of a sudden all started up. So the whole idea that Johnny had to land 2 combos to do damage didn't exist in Exert, because if he landed 1, then he was always going to kill you from that point forward. The biggest mistake of Johnny's Exert design was that it made it so easy to recoin. And I don't know why they did that. And that is why Johnny is so strong in that game. because they eliminated one of his biggest weaknesses. Now he only sacrifices damage on one combo, and if you know what you're doing with Johnny, you just had a level 1 at like all times, you know, or you even had it for the footsies for cool launches and overheads because he had the air and the air misfinders and stuff. So it was really powerful. So now with this system here where he doesn't have the coins and he has to set up the cards instead, it seems a lot more interesting to me and very Guilty Gear Strive, because Strive loves this kind of weird setup post-hit kind of thing, right? The stain mechanic feels a lot that way. Bedman has the ability to release the follow-up attack on its own, etc. So they seem to really like this concept. So yeah, I saw this character, and like I said, I was backstage at one point and I ran into C4, and C4 looked at me and was like, Johnny, and I fell to my knees, dude. I was just like, oh, I really didn't think he was going to be the first character in season 3. I really didn't. If he was going to show up at all, I thought he would show up later in season 3. But the fact that he's the first character and he looks so goddamn cool, I'm so happy, dude. I am so happy. Like, I am ready to get back into Strive now. I'm ready to get back into it because I stopped playing because Potemkin was too much work and I didn't want to handle that. So I'm so excited. I am so excited. Yeah, I mean, I know I love him to death, so I'm never sure how other people feel about Johnny, because I'm just like, Johnny is seriously one of my favorite fighting game characters of all time. Like, in terms of characters that I've played and the enjoyment and the fun factor and the character loyalty, like, Johnny has been one of my favorite fighting game characters of all time. I just think he's the coolest looking dude. I love the way he played. I love the movement, the miss canceling was super fun, etc., etc. So I'm really interested. See, I'm curious how the miss cancel is going to work on block. Because in previous games, if you coined them, then your miscanceling was faster, so you had better pressure. So are you going to still want to miscancel on block in this game? It still looks ridiculously fast what he was doing in the combos, so we'll see. And again, Johnny's never had a run before, so clearly, oh god, I do remember the air dash off of the mist holding now in the air. It was added, because I kind of remember going into training mode now and going, what? This is crazy, just like I did right now. So I just completely forgot. So, okay. Yeah, I'm so happy, and I'm excited for new mechanics in Guilty Gear Strive because, you know, the game needs a shakeup right now. The game definitely needs a shakeup, and so adding the new mechanics, I think will be really exciting for the game. But yeah, Johnny, really, really cool.